not a game, it's a rich thing.
Ito po yung kung paano mag-download ng application. Type nyo lang e-tag. Ito, lalabas siya. Ayan. Install nyo lang. Pag na-install na, open natin. Hanapin lang natin yung para sa pag-i-exam. Itong nasa unahan. English, dahil English na. Yan, pangalawa. Nasa gitna. Confirm. I agree. Start test. Nag-i-exam tayo. Review.
In the diagram, how should the motorcyclist travel safely? 1. The motorcyclist should slow down when approaching the intersection and pass through the intersection carefully.
Number
2.
1.
The motorcyclist.
According to the picture, which error does the rider make when riding? 1. A. 2. B. 3. C. According to the picture, which error does the rider make when riding? 1. A. 2. B. 3. C.
According to the diagram, what should the motorcyclist do to ensure safe travel? 1. Speed straight ahead, regardless of whether the motorcycle is fully upright. 2. Straighten out the motorcycle and ensure safety before speeding up. 3. Open the throttle entirely. According to the diagram, what should the In the diagram, when traveling through the alley, how should the motorcyclist travel safely? 1. Since the motorcyclist is traveling straight, he can pass first and continue to travel forward. 2. Slow down and observe the reflector and check whether there is a vehicle arriving from the left. 3. Honk the horn and continue to pass. In the diagram, when traveling through the alley, how should the motorcyclist travel safely? 1. Since the motorcyclist is traveling straight, he can pass first and continue. In the diagram, how should the motorcyclist travel safely? 1. Slow down and stop behind the railroad crossing gate. 2. According to the diagram, when a car makes a left turn, the motorcycle rider behind shall be especially careful because a car driver cannot see which of the following zones. 1. A. 2. B. 3. C.
According to the picture, which is correct when riding through road curves? 1. Rider A crosses the double yellow line on the central road and speeds up to overtake. 2. Rider B speeds down and does not overtake for fear that he might run into the opposite.
According to the diagram, what should the motorcyclist do to ensure safe travel? 1. Loosen the throttle to slow down and In the diagram, how should the motorcyclist travel safely? 1. Stop temporarily and check around and continue to travel after the vehicle passes. 2. Slow down and check around after passing through the intersection. 3. Honk the horn and pass through the intersection quickly without being concerned about markings.
When riding through the area shown in the picture, what should the rider do? 1. Riders should speed down and follow the signal to ride. 2. There's no obstacle. The rear motor could speed up to overtake. 3. Riders could race with other cars or overtake. When riding through the area shown,
1. No parking. 2. No stopping. 3. No passing. 1. No parking. 2. This sign indicates 1. Lane closed. 2. Crossroads ahead. 3. 1. Multi-track electronic railroad crossing. 2. 1. Watch out for children. 2. Watch out for pedestrians. 3. 1. Dead end. 2. First aid station. 3. Solid yellow double lines mean passing in oncoming lanes is prohibited. U-turns prohibited. Parking bay. Parking bay.
Right turn. Right turn. Right turn. Right turn.
One way. Parking line. Parking line. Cars prohibited. Vehicles approaching from the...
Which of the following best matches the concept of defensive driving? 1. Even if you follow the traffic regulations, you must take precautions and stay safe from possible accidents caused by others. 2. Find a car that is crash resistant and reinforce its safety equipment. 3. Ride in the middle of the road. Which of the following descriptions about the safe distance is incorrect? 1. Because a motorcycle is smaller, maintain a shorter safe distance behind other vehicles compared to other vehicles at the same speed. 2. Safe distance should be kept, even when parking the vehicles. 3. After being passed by other vehicles, slow down slightly to regain a safe distance. Which of the following descriptions about the safe distance is incorrect? 1. Because a motorcycle is smaller, maintain a shorter safe distance behind other vehicles.
To extinguish an oil fire. 1. Use water. 2. Use a fire extinguisher.
When squeezing the brake levers to check the motorcycle brakes, how wide should the gap be between the two levers? 1. There should be no gap. 2. There should be a gap about 1 to 2 centimeters wide. When a person does not yield when hearing the siren from the fire truck, ambulance, police vehicle, and rescue vehicle, in addition to a fine, the license will be suspended for 1. 1 month. 2. 2 months. 3. 3 months. When a person...
Damaged or missing lights. 1. Don't affect safety at all. 2. Affect safety substantially. If a driver violates traffic rules and thus causes serious injury, those who fail the motorcycle road test may take the same test again after.
Which of the following colors is correct for the motorcycle brake lights? 1. Red. 2. Orange. Which of the following first aid methods for cleaning a wound is incorrect? 1. Do not apply any treatments. Just wait for emergency personnel to come. 2. Use running water or hydrogen peroxide to clean the wounds. 3. Apply heat. It is recommended that a tire can be used for 1. 3 years. 2. 6 years. When riding a motorcycle near street vendors, store signs, large obstacles, or other vehicles parked on the roadside. 1. Slow down. 2. Maintain a safe distance. 3. Due to low balance, when traveling on bumpy roads, gravel roads, muddy roads, or dirt roads, a motorcycle rider should slow down and be prepared to brake. When riding a motorcycle, do not pull or step on the brake suddenly. It might lock up the wheels and cause danger. When riding a motorcycle, before passing a vehicle traveling in the same lane, first honk twice or flash the headlight once. A vehicle with a canceled license plate can be used again after applying for a new license plate. A vehicle with a canceled license plate can be used again after applying for a new license plate. To keep other motorists from being blinded by the glare, low beam lights should be used when there is oncoming traffic from the opposite direction. Motorists involved in an accident without casualties shall be subject to the applicable regulations. Motorists who run away from the crime scene shall be fined, and a driver's license is issued when a driver applies at the motor vehicle office and passes the driving exams. A driver's license is when administering CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Loose-fitting shoes make it difficult to control a motorcycle when the feet are needed to control balance. When the centrifugal force creates inertia that pulls you away from a curve on mountain roads, it is mainly due to the wrong entry point or speeding. The main reasons for checking a battery include whether the battery is loose, whether there is enough electrolyte fluid, whether the battery terminal is eroded, and whether the air vent is clear. If a person trespasses on a level crossing and causes an accident, 1. A fine will be given. 2. The driver's license will be revoked for life. 3. All of the above. When approaching a level crossing with an alarm and light signal, if the alarm does not go off and the light is not flashing, 1. Look, listen, and then cross when no train is coming. 2. The coverage of the mandatory liability insurance includes 1. Compensation for injuries and the loss of lives. 2. When coming to an intersection and seeing the traffic light turning red from a distance, consider the speed and safe distance. Do not accelerate or brake recklessly.
Yan,
Let
pag
the vehicle
natapos,
glide forward
pindutin lang
without
yung
accelerating
100
to reduce
na
carbon
may
emissions.
nakahawak na kamay.
When coming to an intersection and seeing the traffic light turning red from a
Confirm.
distance,
76 lang tayo. Yan yung mga mali. Nakikita nyo sa gilid. Screenshot nyo na lang para matandaan mo kung saan ka nagkamali. Para yun yung re-review mo. Dito sa may gilid. Ayun yung correct answer. Yung isa nasa taste taker. Screenshot nyo lang. Then, pwede na kayo umulit. Again. Hanggang dito na lang. Pag gusto niyo nang kumuha ng license, ready na kayo. Pwede kayo magpa-medical muna. Bago magpunta sa DMV. Ayun yung LTO dito.